What's going on, everybody? Firechicken here, literally in the scrapyard tonight. I kind of planned on doing a Kickin with Chicken tonight, but I was just going to do it like normal. Then I kind of started brainstorming, having different ideas, and I thought, you know what? I wonder how it would be if I did it out in the cage. So this is a trial basis right here. What I'm doing is I'm actually going to go on Streetbeefs. I'm going to pull up the live right here because I can't see you because I'm filming, right? So I'm going to need to be able to see the live chat on my phone, on this phone. So you guys are going to be my eyes and ears tonight. You're just going to have to let me know how everything is. If you can see me all right, if you can hear me all right, if I need to move the camera, whatever, just let me know. But let's get into it. So I can see myself here, so I'm just gonna go like that. I also got the lights on out here too, you know, like just in case it gets a little dark, if I'm out here a little too long. I'll still be able to talk to you guys. Is the connection good? Everything working? Let's see, we got some people in here. I haven't seen any chat yet. Let me exit out though, because for some reason the chat's weird. Like, okay, now we got people. Got Dozer, the Emmanuel, Philip. Everything's good. Awesome. So I'm putting the other one down here. What's up, Ordinary Pete? I think with your activity on this channel, you should be extraordinary, Pete. Because we don't do mediocre out here. All right. So I've actually wrote out a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about tonight. I do that on my regular podcast too. It's just that you guys don't really see it as much because the camera's more like in my face. First thing I want to do is I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. I'm going to start off the video with that one just because, you know, they do a lot for the Scrapyard. The first sponsor I'm going to shout out is our newest one, and they are SasquatchTheLegend.com. It's a t-shirt collaboration. And I'm going to show you the t-shirt right now. So we're going to have these available at the next event. It's a custom design. It's literally Sasquatch lacing up some boxing gloves. Streetbeefs Scrapyard, you know. I think it kind of encompasses what we are all about out here in one picture. So let me see here. Got questions, comments, concerns. My brother's on here. Matt. Somk, what's up? Gabriel, what's up? All right. So that was the first one. That's SasquatchTheLegend.com. You can actually go to their website and order this shirt. So SasquatchTheLegend.com. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? You go to their website. You basically order their shirt. Order the shirt. They're located in Forks, Washington, way out where the Twilight movies were created, based on. And in fact, they're actually doing a thing out there next month at the end of the month called Sasquatch Days. And they basically just like close down a block and everything Sasquatch related. So if you want to meet me or maybe a couple of the people that are going to come out with us, that would be a good time to do it. Make a trip out to Forks. We'll have a booth set up. I don't know exactly what we're going to have at the booth. We're going to have the t-shirts for sure. But I'm still trying to figure out and brainstorm like what I want to have at the hold on here, guys. I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to do at the booth, you know. Basically let people know kind of what we're all about here at the Scrapyard. So that's and then you can go to the Sasquatch store out there too, Sasquatch the Legend. They have actually a lot of stuff on there. So if you like anything Sasquatch related, check it out. What's up, UC? My next sponsor is HKA USA. They actually provide us with gear. So if you're fighting in the scrapyard, you come out here and you're like, Firechicken, I don't got a pair of gloves. Can you hook me up? I got you. I got you. Right here. We got the loaners. Let's see if you can get those in there. Custom design. A guy that I used to work with named Greg Godwin. Shout out Greg. I told him kind of what I was thinking about with the design. I was like, collaboration, Sasquatch and OG branch of Streetbeefs, so they did the snake basically wrapped around the Sasquatch and everything. So you can order those gloves custom on hkausa.com. They also have a ton of really good gear. In fact, what's really neat about HKA is like a lot of times I'll go on and see like big name professional fighters and I'll watch training videos and all that. And I'll see these guys using the HKA USA stuff. So they're quality brand. The last sponsor that we have is Pishoto. They are a clothing brand, they are a fight team, and they are a huge part of the scrapyard. So Pishoto does a lot of stuff for us that you guys might not even know. I mean, whether it's like purchasing a belt, ordering stuff for us, making sure the porta potty's cleaned out. But then they also have the fight team, which they're routinely getting together, training and getting better. And I mean, in that fight team, you got Viking Warrior, you got Flex, you got Ronin, you got Crazy Legs. I'm just sorry, guys, if I forget somebody. Jay Gotham, RIP, was a big part of the Pishoto fight team. And I'm thinking we also got, I think we got a new member kind of wanting to join, but I don't want to put their name out there yet. Is it freezing up? It's freezing up on my phone. I don't got good service out here. So speaking of Jay Gotham, the last event we had a fundraiser for Jay, basically trying to accumulate funds to help with funeral costs. I don't know if you guys have ever like looked into how much something like that costs, but it's very expensive. And thanks to the people that came out to last Ronin. Thanks to the people that came out to the event last event and helped out, and we were able to come up with, I think at the event total we raised about $1,300 to $1,400 to go towards the GoFundMe. So if you still want to contribute, because we're not even close to the goal that we're trying to meet yet, but if you would, don't super chat me, donate to the GoFundMe. I don't know if you know this, but when you guys super chat me, I totally appreciate it. It's awesome. But YouTube takes like most of the money. It's really shitty. So anyway, if you want to find the GoFundMe, go to the community tab on our YouTube channel. Scroll down, you'll find it. Oh, dude, you guys bought t-shirts. Somk, nice. I want to talk about the belts really quick. So we have currently 4 belts, and coincidentally, they're right behind me. So I will show you guys each belt up and close. That way it'll kind of get you fired up for coming out here and knowing what you're fighting for, right? So the first belt I'm going to start out with is the first belt we ever had, the first belt I ever designed, and it is it's our boxing title. Now the way our belts work is we have a belt that represents a specific type of fighting style, and it encompasses all weight classes. You can't take the belt home. And I can show you why you can't take the belt home. I will show you why you can't take the belt home. So, this is the boxing title. Made out of genuine sand boa. Yes, synthetic, real, official, legitimate, fake sand boa. So, hold on. I'm like way behind here, trying to catch up. There we go. I'm caught up. This was the first belt that we ever had. These are metal plates. They're laser engraved. It's a nice heavy belt, you know. People have told me it looks plastic. Dude, it's definitely not plastic. But that's the boxing title. The next belt that I'll show you guys is actually the strap on this one is my favorite. And this is our MMA title. Right here. It's made out of green forest python that were caught and turned into a belt for me in Africa. And I'm totally making this all up, by the way. They're not real. They're not real snake skin, but they look pretty good. I mean, I'll show you. You see that? That's our MMA belt. Oh, I'll also tell you, the first champion of boxing was Golden Hands, and the first champion of MMA was Gumby. Now we got our kickboxing title. And this is the one I want to show you. I actually really like the strap on this one too. It's like a silver python look. And you can see we got the different plates. And if you look close, well, you can't see it here. There's a big scratch going right down the middle of it. This is why we don't take the belts home, guys. One scratch, it's like owning a nice car. You know, you take care of it. You got to not park it next to other cars and you won't get dings and scratches. I always hang my belts up. I don't let them rub against each other or get any scratches or anything like that, because I mean, these belts are about $200 a piece, and this company's actually been a little hard for me to work with lately, so it's not easy to replace the plates, and I don't want to replace the plates. The first champion of this belt, I believe it was Jabberwocky, but I might be wrong on that one. Next up, we have our brand new Muay Thai belt. This one, the plates look the best on. I like the company I'm going through, they changed up their plates. I had a little issue with them, but they corrected the issue. It's a red dragon, I think is the name of the belt strap. You can see they've added color to it now. Scrapyard, Streetbeefs, Muay Thai, Champion. We have no champions for this title yet. But people. But we will. But we will. I have people interested in it. I have people signed up for the event this month. They're definitely interested in that belt. Let's see. I got all them mine. I love it, Ronan. I love the confidence. You keep training with the Peixoto guys, you'll get there. Cheap belt, kid. Whatever, dumbass. You are a dumbass. I love the red one the best. Yeah, the red one is nice. I do like it. But I'm thinking about doing another belt, guys. This is a custom belt. This is one that I'm making personally, with leftover materials from some of the belts. I'm gonna do a combat jiu-jitsu belt. If you're interested in this, let me know. So it's grappling. It's BJJ, and I got to look into the specific rules on it. But you can actually slap your opponent in the face. You can't punch to the face, but you can slap to the face while you're grappling. So we're going to look into the combat jiu-jitsu rules, and that will be the fifth belt. Sorry, I can't count tonight. Little thing that, like, right before bed last night, this is moving on here. Before bed last night, I got on my phone, and Pinche Jr. in our fighter chat says, "Hey guys, did you see who shared our video on Instagram?" And I was like, "No, man, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, he sends me the link," and I go to it, and it's Snoop Dogg. So if you go to Instagram right now, go to Snoop Dogg, you will find our video in the last couple that was put up or whatever. I mean, you'll obviously know it's our video. This is, oh my gosh, like, I'm not joking. I grew up listening to Snoop Dogg, all the West Coast rap. It's huge. So, anyway, he found it on somebody else that shared it, but the person that shared us didn't tag us in it because, I'm not saying it's their fault, because I actually had a setting turned off on Instagram where unless I was following you, you can't tag me in anything. So then I changed that. Now people can tag me in things on Instagram. So, had I had that tag going, either way, if you go to the video on Snoop Dogg's channel or page, you'll see it says Streetbeefs Scrapyard in the background, and I have been getting a bunch of people joining the Instagram because of it. So even though people weren't directly linked to it, people are genuinely interested in, like, how do I get out here? What is this? Where do I? Everything that's involved with it, right? So people find a way. So I mean, I doubt Snoop's watching this, but you never know. And it was actually the Instagram post that I made is that you guys never know who's watching. But I'm a big advocate for collaboration, and I think like what we're doing with the comedy scene right now, I believe that the collaboration can benefit not just one person, but both. That's another thing too, is like, I don't believe in doing stuff just to benefit yourself. So many people kind of just play you off, ignore you, whatever, because they can't see what you can do for them because they're selfish. But if they were more open to collaborating, even with smaller channels, smaller names, whatever, I mean, you're still making connections and still growing your audience. So I think collaboration in general is just a really good thing, as long as people are like upfront and honest about it and not looking to take advantage of somebody. That's my thought on that. So basically, Snoop, hit me up. But as I was just talking about the comedy scene too, like, we're getting involved with that. I'm really having fun with that. Comedians are coming out, they're fighting each other, they're wanting me on their podcasts. Other comedians are seeing us on YouTube or on Instagram and hitting me up. And it really is opening up a lot of avenues for us and hopefully them. I'm hoping that what we're doing for them is helping them get their name out. I believe it is, because if you think about it, like the comedians that have come out here and fight recently, if you go to YouTube and look their names up, yeah, you'll find their comedy stuff, but now you'll also find fights the fight that they did in the Scrapyard, which which I believe only helps out their career. It ain't gonna hurt their career. So, somebody else that I've wanted to collaborate with, or I wouldn't specifically say somebody else, but I would say another. Sorry, I've been totally neglecting you guys. Steve, you gonna go for that BJJ belt? I don't know. Maybe. Choke the chicken belt. Whoever beats Firechicken in grappling gets it. Yeah, except Ronan, you'd like smash me, man. It'd have to be like weight class specific, to be honest. Um, East Coast better beach wise music has to go to the West. East Coast. I heard the East Coast beach is better. I've heard that. I've actually been to Virginia Beach before, and I never got in the water. But I have heard that the Atlantic is a better ocean. It's generally warmer. Um, yeah, and music wise, I do like a lot of East Coast stuff. I actually didn't really like the East Coast stuff a lot until I got older. But oh, Destiny says High Speed says you didn't have to make the Muay Thai belt in his favorite color because he might want to go for it now. I heard it's not freezing water, Scorpio says. Hey, Scorpio, you should go visit your local beach, which is Arizona. You- Come on, you got to admit there's some redeeming factors of Washington State. Like it's very green here. Look at all the trees. Um, let's see here. So, what I was saying was an avenue that I want to get involved in, or a collaboration I'd like to do, is the hip hop. Because as I was just saying, like hip hop is my favorite type of music. I do like other types too. It just depends on the time period and that stuff. Metal. I mean, even some. I'm on a live. I don't know. I'm on a live. Um, even some country and stuff from like the '90s. There's a you know a variety of music I like. But anyway, rap battles. I would like to get local hip hop artists out here. So if anybody's watching this that can freestyle or rap battle, but maybe doesn't know how to box that well, uh, if I get two of you guys to get in the cage, I'll let you guys go back and forth with rap battle, and then I'll let you do a round of boxing. I've actually reached out to something Sky something. I tried reaching out to him on Facebook. Out, 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 out. Sorry guys, my dog's in here. I tried reaching out to him on Facebook, and they just flat out like refused my my attempt to join their very exclusive, apparently, group. So I'm not going through a group or an organization for doing rap battle stuff. We can do our own thing out here, people. Like it can't really be that hard. But I have a platform that I believe is bigger than most out here for a lot of things. That's why when I reach out to like local, I try to fuck with local people first, because I'm a big advocate of supporting, you know, the local scene. But some of them are snooty. Like they straight up throw their nose up in the air, like, I'm too good for you, or, oh man, I have a video that's got this many views, or, I've performed across the country, whatever. But some people get snooty about stuff, and they don't want to, I don't know, whatever. They don't want to fuck with me. It's what it is, but I'm trying to like collaborate with people, and if I can't force them to. So, local rapper Jay Loud always used to talk about how good a boxer he was. Somebody reach out to him, Jay Loud. Um, I actually had a plan ahead of time to do this. I never even talked to him about it, but I'm always brainstorming on stuff. And since Jay Gotham was such a big name in the scrapyard, I kind of wanted him to be the guy that was leading the rap battle, the announcer, all that stuff. Like I wanted him to be the face of it, we never got there because we lost Jay recently. So that would have been, I think that would have been really neat to have him do. Adam Tiller, he's a comedian locally. I will be on his podcast on May 7th. So once the podcast is over with, I'll link it in the description of my video, or not description, but in my community tab. That way you guys can see the podcast. We got in some training yesterday. I am sore as fuck today. So thank you, Preacher Son, Inspector Gadget, aka Colby, Viking Warrior, Flex, La Arena. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. Oh, did I write some names down? No, I didn't write names down. I don't know, but we had a big team together. We a big sparring session. We were down in Aberdeen, Washington. We went to Morning Star. If you're within the area, I would strongly suggest checking Morning Star out. First off, Jacob, the guy that runs it, is just an awesome person, but his knowledge of fighting is I mean, his reputation should speak for him. He's got a number of fighters that fought for belts professionally, internationally, and to do all this out of Grace Harbor is a pretty cool thing. Grace Harbor's the county that Aberdeen's in. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. But yeah, it was a pretty cool training experience. I was gonna go train today, but I was like, I'm really sore and I have a lot of stuff to help my parents out with, so didn't end up happening. But that was TFW in Lacey. Sometimes they do training sessions out there, so if you want another place to train and they're open, I would suggest them also. We got fights coming up May 20th. Signups are live in the Facebook group right now. Go in there, follow the directions. People, I get so many questions and I'm just sick of answering them, honestly. When everything is listed in the Facebook group, in the sign up, please don't be that person to ask me one of those questions. So I'm looking for 165-ish female, 165-ish female that will do kickboxing. I think she does Muay Thai too. Kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, just not MMA. So if anybody locally knows a girl that wants to get in there, I have an opponent. Oh, heard something in the woods. Might be a Sasquatch actually. Did you schedule your next grappling match? I don't schedule them. Actually, I get called out on them. Yeah, it's daylight, man. It's 8:12 here. So I guess you guys see this and you guys see me up in my dungeon. You're like, have no idea what time it is because it's like, just another kicking it with chicken. But when I come out here, you guys get a real idea of what time it is. Yes, we're on the West Coast. I also would like to find a 205-pound fighter to fight for kickboxing title or Muay Thai title. So if you're game, hit me up. It's nice weather is happening. I mean, I can't show you, but it's beautiful out. It's been beautiful the last few days. And with good weather comes more fighters. More fighters means more fights for you guys. We had last month a huge event. Well, it's currently this month. The 22nd was a huge event. It wasn't the best weather either, but we had 26 fights. Moving on. Okay. So I basically, with how many fights that we had last month or last event, I'll be able to put out a fight pretty much every day. So we have a Streetbeefs West Coast fighter signed up for the event. His name's Marauder. So he will be fighting. He's looking for Muay Thai. I think he's probably like 150. I might be a little off on his weight, but I think he's around 150. So I'm looking for somebody to fight him. Title fights. This is the requirement of a title fight. You need to have at least one fight in at the Scrapyard. I don't care if you won it or lost it. I don't want people coming up here, signing up to fight, winning a title, and then just never coming back. And then being like, oh, I hold the title out there. It's like, I really don't want that. I want somebody to come out here and get a fight in first. There shouldn't be like any rush, you know. I did get my lanterns, but we're going to wait until the 3-year anniversary to do those, because the 3-year anniversary is Jay Gotham's birthday. And I felt like we did the balloon release for his memorial here, and I felt like we should do the lanterns on his birthday, and signifying the 3-year anniversary of the Scrapyard also. So appreciate you for making those. I really do. Hey, Firechicken, I have a performance on May 20th, 8 to 10 p.m. in Auburn. If you'd like to come out, dope to have the Scrap fam out there. Oh, it's dark in Vegas? Ah, yeah, you guys are like a little ahead. I mean, it's... okay, look, guys, I mean, it's a little deceiving because, look. I mean, we got lights up too. But you can see that it's not dark yet. Artificial sun, right? Anyway, Ronan, tell me about this performance, man. I don't know anything about it. I just said I see performance, so I'm guessing it's something maybe, well, I don't know. It could be sword fighting. It could be whatever. I don't know. But hit me up and let me know what it is. What's up, Victor? Hey, if I have no professional experience, am I able to apply? Actually, yes. A lot of people out here have no experience at all. Just make sure when you sign up and put on your waiver, say, I have 0 experience. That way, when we match you up, we can give you somebody that has 0 experience too. Very important that you be thorough on your experience, because I'm getting sick of people coming out here, writing down that they are a level 1, and then ended up finding out that they train in a gym with a professional trainer, and then they go and they beat the crap out of somebody who signed up as a level 1 that doesn't have a professional trainer, and it's just completely one-sided. It looks bad on camera, but it's also not good for people's confidence, and kind of makes them not want to come back, and I don't want that. Don't sign up as a level 1 and ask me for a title fight. Look, guys, if you sign up to fight for one of those and say you win, then you have to fight whoever I give you. And I'm telling you what, I'm going to give you the toughest person I can, because the toughest person wants the title also. So Remember that, guys. Think about the toughest person you could think of out here. Be like, well, that's who I would have to fight for the title. So, oh yeah, the weather's good. You're in shorts out there, but wearing a hoodie. Must be the weird North Cal type weather. 5 rounds suck too. LOL. I still have my shorts on from the day. I put a sweatshirt on. I brought the sweatshirt out with me. Ooh, there's a big owl back there. That was a hawk or something. Probably looking for my chickens. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Don't sign up as a level 1 and want a title fight. Yeah. Just some general rules about our events. It's a +1. As we get more people out here, I'm going to have to just be more strict with that rule. Oh, Anthony, we're in Gig Harbor, Washington State. Rounds for combat jiu-jitsu. Now, this is just me coming up with it off the top of my head, but normally BJJ matches are 1 5-minute round. Maybe combat jiu-jitsu could be 2 5-minute rounds. I know it's a lot of time, but it could either be that. I don't want to do shorter rounds, or it could just be like 1 6-minute round. I feel like that gives you time to work. To win, you need to get a submission, or the person needs to tap out due to slaps. Yes, there's a lot of animals out here, but there's a big chicken that protects the little chickens, so I might sign up. Let's see, hold on. I might sign up a level above what I feel I am. I mean, be careful with that. Just write down your experience, and then we can evaluate you at the event. Tell you what level we think you are. I weighed in at 195 yesterday, but I just got back on a workout kick, and I'm really gonna try to just be consistent with it. Do something every day, whether it's even just getting out and walking, hitting the bag. Like, I'm really gonna try to just kind of going to training yesterday. It shows you where you're at, because when you go into a legitimate gym and the fighters are in fighting shape, it lets you know that you're not. So I do got to step it up a little bit, basically. Some other rules. Yes, +1. That's what you get. No dogs and no kids. Just don't bring them. Don't ask me if you can bring them. I hate being put in that position. I don't want to turn people away, but find somebody to dog sit for you. I don't know what to tell you. But don't bring your dogs out at all. They sit there, they bark, they get on the videos. I hear barking on the videos. Like, I don't want barking dogs out here. I don't want the liability of somebody getting bit. I know everybody says their dog won't bite anybody, and that's fine. But, it could happen if you get enough dogs out here. And yeah. And then kids can't be on camera, so I don't want that either. How often should somebody spar? I think it's the most important thing, to be honest. I mean, you really have to have your fundamentals down before you're sparring but hold on, guys. Okay, next. This one's going to hurt some feelings a little bit, but you guys no call, no show me, meaning you sign up to fight and you don't tell me that you're not going to make it. I'm going to count that up as a no call, no show, and I might possibly suspend you for starting out maybe like 3 months. So you can't, which really sucks, because say it's getting to be summer out and you want to come fight and you no call, no show me a couple times and then all of a sudden you sign up again, say, Firechicken, I'm going to be there this time. I'll be like, no, you're not. I am not going to set up a match for you again, because there are people that routinely do this. Like every other event, it's something. And a no call, no show is either you didn't get a hold of me at all and let me know, or I got a hold of you on fight day and said, where the hell are you? And then you're like, oh, hey, my dog got abducted by aliens and I had to go up and fight the head alien, and I'm just like totally exhausted. And then on the way down, like, I stubbed my toe and I got rescued, but I wasn't in the country, so I had to like, whatever, dude. I don't, for the most part, day of stories, like Scarface said, are 99% bullshit. So don't no call, no show me. Just let me know you're not going to make it. Be like, Firechicken, I can't make it. Okay, cool. I don't care. Sign up. Give me a heads up you can't make it. Nothing. What, I mean, I don't know what to say. You guys gave me warning, so it's all I ask. So brainstorming. Let's do a little brainstorming session, everybody. I'm trying to look for ideas on just everything. You guys see I got the shipping container behind me? So we were thinking, like, what if we got another one of those, but put it... Yeah, there we go. All right. What if we got another one of those and put over there? Because they work great for storage. And, hold on. They work great for storage. That was a little cloudy. Okay. Put you back up here. There we go. A little clearer, I guess. So anyway, brainstorming, yeah. Everyone's like, it's still light out where you're at. Kind of. It's starting to get dark. It is only like not even 8:30 yet, though. It's 8:25. So, I mean, is it dark where you're at 8:25? I mean, I don't know. Yes, flying armbar on ET works every time. All right. Anyway, wrong one. Q&A brainstorming. What about if we got a little building that we built, and we put some mats in it and used it for like a day of fights, kind of warm up area? I am totally stealing this from the West Coast. I shout out to Wedo. Dude, your little training building that you have is completely awesome. And you wouldn't believe like how many times I would love to come out here and just work out. But Pacific Northwest weather is very unpredictable. And honestly, like I can't get out here most days, especially in the wintertime. It's like a no-go every day. So I was thinking maybe put up a little building. It's going to be expensive though. I mean, those little buildings, unless somebody wants to come out and like help out build it and like work something out, it would be beneficial to the fighters big time. So if anybody's interested or knowing somebody that would help out with that, that's local, that watches our stuff, that wants to support us, yeah. Okay, let me see here. Flying switch kicks. Alternate cage. In Idaho. Yeah, I'm in Chicago. pull it closer and put a cameraman up there. So, my camera, I do have a live, and it's not the best angle, but between me and you, if I make it too nice, then people skip out on watching some of our videos, because it's like, why would you go watch the full edited video that I put all the time into when you can watch a video that is equally up close and unedited? You know, like the fully edited stuff, that's where all my pride comes from. You know, I take a lot of pride in putting those together, and I would not want to lose anybody out on watching those. I think you have to be 18 or you get in trouble. Wait, what? I think you have to be 18 or you get in trouble with YouTube? That doesn't make any sense, Gabriel. There's no way oh, what age do you have to be to sign up? Oh, okay, hold on. Hold that question, okay? Because I have a list of commonly asked questions that get brought up, and I'm going to go through them, okay? So don't go anywhere. So the lives are cool because you get a perspective of outside the cage looking in, and you have somebody to talk to the whole time. You know, there's somebody up there commentating. It's usually Ruckus, sometimes Buddy V, sometimes Simo. It's just, you never know who you're going to get up there. But I want to talk, so really quick, I want to go over the commonly asked questions in Street Beef Scrapyard. This is what you guys ask me in these lives. This is what people on YouTube ask. This is what people in the comments ask, even in the Facebook group. So if you guys have a question right now, put it up, because I will get to it as soon as I'm done reading these ones. Okay? It might be the same question I answer, but I'll start out with, where are the fights? Okay. Firechicken, where are the fights at? The fights are in the Pacific Northwest, Sasquatch's backyard, Washington State. The weather doesn't always cooperate, but it's nice and green, and it's a really nice scenery, you know. Mutual combat, too. You know, that's a plus. So, Pacific Northwest, Gig Harbor. It's near Tacoma, if you're curious on like what's close by. You fly into SeaTac Airport if you're going to fly out here. Can I go watch, Firechicken? Can I go watch your fights? And the short answer is no, unless you sign up to fight. If you sign up to fight, you're obviously going to come out to watch. The other way to come out is to be somebody's plus one. Tell your buddy, say, hey, I know you've done some boxing before. Like, why don't you go out to that Street Beef Scrapyard and box? And they'll be like, oh, you know, you got to convince them a little bit. You know, maybe they'll be like, well, my coach said, you know, whatever. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people that have never been out here don't understand what our goal is out here, and it's to build a community, and it's to be there for each other. It's to get some experience. It's to meet people. It's to all that stuff. They're amateur exhibition matches. So if you want to fight your friend, if you want to come out here and both of you want to put some gloves on and get in the cage, those honestly make for like some of the best matches. Hit me up, say, Firechicken, can I fight my friend? And then guess what? Then you guys can both come and watch after your fight's over. So it's a win-win for both of you, but probably only one of you is going to really, really win. So also, we have our event staff that helps out. So if you're on the event staff, which if you kind of look behind me, there's a bunch of names there. They're all, you know, like, I do leave some spots open for people to come out, but I don't want random people coming out. I want people that I know, people that know the rules, people that don't share the address, people that treat the grounds and everything with respect, the people that contribute and help out. By contribute, I mean help out with the event. So it's what I'm looking for. Somebody that's here for the community and not just selfish reasons like, oh, I'm gonna go watch some free fights. No, that's not what we're about. All right. Hey, Firechicken, how old do I have to be to fight? The short, it is the answer, 18. You got to be 18, okay? For one, like, I don't want to deal with any legal issues. I don't want to deal with anybody's angry parents, any of that. So you sign the waiver. The waiver, you have to be an adult to be able to sign the waiver. You've got to be over 18 and provide ID. So it's 18 and up. So put that on your first things to do list when you turn 18. I'm going to go buy a pack of cigarettes and sign up for the Scrapyard. But I don't suggest the cigarettes. Cigarettes are... and they negatively affect your cardio. Just keep that in mind. Firechicken, I want to fight, but I don't want it to be filmed. Sorry. When you sign the waiver, you're giving up the rights to the video footage, and we don't do matches out here that aren't filmed. I mean, let's take last event, for instance. We had 26 fights, and it was a chore to get all the way through them. So when that happens, when people just want to get in there and play around and stuff and not have, spar and stuff, it takes away from us being able to get through the fights and get these guys, because people travel out here and everything. And then there were people that actually left at the last event because their match hadn't come up yet. But it is what it is, guys. Like, you just got to wait. And I can't tell you when your fight's going to be. So I would say if you come out to the Scrapyard and you're on time to sign up and I yell, hey, everybody, we're doing matchmaking now. If you want to fight early, let us know. If you don't tell us right then and there, then you're basically saying, I'll wait all day. But don't just leave. Don't just leave in the middle of it, because if I match you up with somebody and then they're willing to wait the whole day and then you just leave, who are they going to fight? They might have traveled from the other side of the country. I don't know. So be courteous. Be courteous on that. And yes, there aren't going to be any matches that don't get filmed. So, Firechicken, can I fight my friend? I already talked about this. Yes, you can. You can fight your friend as long as they qualify. Firechicken, will I be matched up fairly? Within my power. My matchmakers, myself, I instruct my matchmakers to match up within 10 pounds and an equal skill level. Sometimes the weight can vary a little bit as long as the skill level is close. But generally we try to match up. Now, if it's two new people and they both sign up as level 3, I can almost guarantee one of them is going to have more skill than the other one, because people self-evaluating themselves and putting numbers down, it's hard for them to really understand like what we look at as being, the different levels out here. You can just talk to the sign-up people and say, this is my experience, and they will match you up. They'll put you down as a level, and they'll try to give you somebody that's within the same level. Firechicken. Here's one I hear all the time. Fly me out. How much will I get paid? We don't fly people out. You gotta find your own way here. Second, we don't pay anybody. This is volunteer. We are not about to jeopardize anything over some fighters getting paid. Or the same goes with admission fee. There is no no admission fee to come out here, but it's a private event, so you have to kind of be invited out or be signed up or whatever. But there's no holding fee. There's no money. You can ask any fighter that's ever come out here, any fighter, and not one of them will say that they were ever paid any amount of money or asked for money to fight. Never has happened. So it's just really important, because to stay that is very important. So yeah. Firechicken, can I post the fight to my social media? Yes and no. And I know you're thinking like, well, it's my footage though, right? Well, no, it's not. So here's the thing, guys. If you go to a casino and say they're filming at the casino and you film on your cell phone at the casino, and then you go upload the video to YouTube, they will copyright strike you. I had it happen one time on an old video on another channel. And like the casino seen that it was their casino because they own the rights to all the footage. Just like we own all the rights to the footage out here. There's no filming allowed. But I'm not a total Grinch. I will tell you, you can download the video off of YouTube using a YouTube downloader. You can chop the video up, do clips, make your own little highlight reel about it, and I'm cool with that. I just, for one, I definitely do not want to see people posting the fight before it's out. Like the membership section or something. Oh, I finished a fight. Oh, crap. They're posting it before I even have the fight out. Or they post the full fight. No, I don't do that. Do clips and then say, hey, go check out the fight on YouTube. Support the Scrapyard that took the time to edit this video and put these fights on. And go watch the fight and help it get 1 million views. I know I'm neglecting you guys on questions. I'm trying to get through these right now. So, yes, you can post the fight to social media. You can post the link as much as you want. But you can post the fight to social media if you cut it up and everything. What's the vibe out there, Firechicken? What's it like? Because a lot of people want to come out and see what it's like before they sign up to fight. I get that. But again, we don't allow spectators. I'll tell you that the vibe out here is chill. I encourage people to reach out and talk to the other people here. The fighter meeting, I'm like, guys, try to just be social today. Meet somebody new. Talk to some people. Find out people in your area that you can spar and train with. Like, make some connections today. Because we are a community. And I want to build an even stronger community. That's my biggest goal right now, is building more community. More people there for each other. So, those are the questions and answers that I had written down. Oh, I turned the volume down. So let's look here. I do have some questions and stuff. I wait for the edits to drop. If I do watch a fight or two from the live, I still like to watch the edit. Twin Peaks Country. Can the sponsors watch the fights? The answer is no to. The answer is no to, right? The sponsors? No, the sponsors do stuff for the Scrapyard. They're on the approved list, guys. There are some people that contribute a lot to the Scrapyard that have either in the past been part of what we do out here or whatever. But now as a fighter, if you want to bring your sponsor out, you get a +1. You get a +1. So if you want to bring your sponsor out as your +1, but what's a sponsor doing for you? They're wanting to get their name shouted out on live camera or edited video, whatever you want to say. They want to get shouted out so that people can go in that direction and give them traffic. They don't necessarily need to be here. They really don't. Our sponsors are welcome anytime. HKA, Sasquatch the Legend, Pishoto, you know, but they're part of my team. They contribute, they come out here, they do a lot, so they help the Scrapyard run. Hold on, you guys got a lot of stuff here. With 256K, you could host a live Q&A and make a buck from that. Why not? I mean, I am doing a live Q&A right now, but I don't care about making money off it. I honestly, like, if you want to know what really happens with these lives, I lose subscribers on these lives. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care because I would rather talk to you guys and and support you guys that support me. You know, like, I want to be there to talk to you guys because you show your support by coming on this live and asking me questions. And if people can't handle that, they're like, oh, I didn't subscribe to this channel for this crap. See ya. Don't care. We're not just fights out here, guys. We're not just people beating each other up. We're honestly, like I said, a community. So people just gotta recognize that. Okay. I'm getting there, guys. I am. If I hit someone with a stone cold stunner, do I get a bonus? Yes, you do. You get instant internet fame because that will guaranteed make it on. Dude, I'm telling you guys, if you come out here and you hit like the figure 4 leg lock, or you hit something crazy that, you know what I mean? Like, it'll get noticed. Newports are good for the soul. TCW Entertainment, yo. If I hit someone with a 619, will I get in trouble? I don't know what a 619 is. I know who 619 is. For real, would we get in trouble for doing WWE moves? It depends on if the WWE move violates one of our rules. Like an overhead slam. Like, we can't have people getting dropped on their necks and getting their neck broke. I'm not going to put people in dangerous situations. So if your move that you're thinking, you know, that you want to do, if you can pull it off and it doesn't violate any of our rules, okay. Safety first. Is there a bridger weight? I have no idea what a bridger weight is. New weight division. Yeah, I don't know. DDT. Flying headbutt off the cage. No, headbutts are not legal. Are there any illegal submissions, neck cranks? Yes, actually there is. Anything that can manipulate the spine. So neck cranks, twisters, twisting neck locks, can openers, any twisting foot locks, heel hooks. You can apply straight foot locks, but not twisting foot locks. Again, we're trying to keep fighters safe out here. A lot of people that allow submissions like that don't understand how dangerous those submissions are. Like, you can literally paralyze a person by doing the wrong submission and them not tapping to it. You can tear every tendon in somebody's knee if they don't tap to it. So we look out for you guys who don't know any better yet. Let's say LeBron James wants to fight Stephen Curry. Is this possible fight to be made? If those two wanted to fight in the Scrapyard, I would say absolutely. I would say absolutely. Why not? What's the harm? Yes. Short answer. Those belts in the background are fire. Are those your belts? I wish. No, those aren't my belts. Those are the fighters' belts. Those are the titles. So you can win a title based on what type of fighting you want to do. I'm sorry, Firechicken, I did that, but I deleted it. I don't know what you mean. At Tahola, they have an entry fee to help cover the hoodie if you win. Yeah, and we can't do that. We can't do any entry fee or anything like that. Because these are just fights that go on YouTube, and that's it. It's not a business. It's not anything like that. I'm not trying to milk people for money, at the event or anything like that. I provide free water. I provide free heat. Come out here and it's cold. I fire up the propane heaters that I have bought for the fighters. Those things don't get fired up when there aren't events going on usually. Those are bought for the fighters to huddle around and stay warm. The water, that's bought every event for fighters. No uploading before you get handled on your end. I just want to premiere it first, Alan. I think that we deserve that right since we did all the work to put it together, that we should premiere it. You know what I mean? Did you ever watch Double Toasted Live? They occasionally do live events that are mostly just them talking to each other and the audience. I mean, brainstorm. What if we did, listen to this, guys. Oh, dude, oh, man, boom, explosions. What if we did a post-fight conference? Like this right here, right? I put up 10 chairs, and I just get random fighters that fought at the event. I say, stay after for the post-fight conference. And it'll just be our live feed. It'll just be off our live feed. Maybe I'll start a new video, whatever. But fighters can sit here and we can have YouTube, you guys, ask the fighters questions. We can have pre-wrote questions for fighters and just general questions. I want to know what you guys think of that. Is that something that you would be interested in seeing? You just saw a dude KO another dude live. You want to ask him a question, right? Ideas. Yeah, I love it. I love coming up with new stuff. I'll give you partially credit for that, Golden Child, though, because you got me thinking, and then I went in kind of a different direction with it. Live Q&A in person, rent a space. I would be a legend. Sharpshooter. So no German suplex. Right. Toe hold valid if it's not a twisting footlock. Heel hook rips dudes apart. Yep. Ask Paul Harris on that one. Some of these subs will end a career instantly. Yes, they will. 619 is Rey Mysterio's signature. I've actually seen him live back when WCW was still around. Sounds cool to hear from some guys. I'd be interested to know what Scotty Showtime is thinking fight-wise. Yep. That would be so dope. Post-fight conference would be neat. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. I missed a fire there. Sorry, Denise. And I'm gonna do my wrap up here, guys, but I appreciate you guys. I got a couple people I want to thank. First off, I want to thank Scarface for providing a platform for starting the Guns Down, Gloves Up movement, making it known all over the world. If it wasn't for Scarface, backyard fighting would not be what it is now. Yes, Kimbo fought in the backyard decades ago, but everybody has heard of Streetbeefs. If they don't recognize the name, they've still seen a video from Streetbeefs. Whatever branch you want to say, that's why Streetbeefs is the most popular backyard fight organization in the entire world. Entire world. I can say that with confidence. More people know what Streetbeefs is than anything else. So, shout out to Scarface. Shout out to Sunshine. Sunshine, you do an awesome job regulating the group, doing what you do. So, appreciate you a lot. I want to thank the OG team. Everybody over on the East Coast that does everything that they do. They might not know me very well, but I do plan on getting over there sometime this year and just shaking hands, getting pictures, whatever. So appreciate all you guys. Reach out sometimes. Like, I love talking to you guys. My dog's barking. There's a Sasquatch out there. I know there is. Shout out to Martin, Alex, and Wero on the West Coast, and everybody that helps out with the West Coast and the fighters. You know, I went down there to Arizona a few months, or about a month ago, and last time I ever seen Jay Gotham was down there. Met some of the coolest people I've ever met. A lot of them added me as friends on Facebook. I just feel like it was a really positive experience down there. And so, shout out West Coast. Congratulations on your 100K. And I see you got that check mark. Nice job. But here's what I want to see. I want to see you guys get your plaque in the mail. And I want to see you put it in the middle of the cage. I want to see Martin, Alex, and Wero fight over that plaque. Blindfolded boxing match for that plaque. Yep. I want to thank Mandy Bear, the other half, puts up with all my shit, supports the shit out of me, puts me in my place a lot of times, keeps me level-headed, gives me new ideas. Really a lot of the spirit behind the Scrapyard too. She shares a lot of stuff in our group. She shares on her own stuff. She makes little reels, you know. She does a really, really good job with being supportive and being a big part of the Scrapyard. I finally got her name on the wall too. So, and you know, thank everybody that, even if I don't have your name on the wall yet, that doesn't mean that you're not part of the team. It doesn't mean I don't appreciate you. It just means I've been lazy and haven't gotten around to putting your name up there yet. So, yeah. Shout out to my whole team. I don't even want to throw names out there because I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna leave names out. I just want to say that there's a lot of people that come out, devote their time, and do a lot for us, whether it's the weigh-ins, the matchmaking, the parking, running around looking for people, filming, live feed, door operate. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And these people, what's up, Ninja Steve? You guys are just awesome. And speaking of Ninja Steve, I also want to put it out there that I like seeing these little clubs inside the Scrapyard pop up. And we got, I think it's Backyard Bastards is Ninja Steve's new little group. You got Cutthroat Boxing. You got Pishoto. I mean, Pishoto's a fight group, but it's also our sponsor. So, you know, everybody's cool with each. I want everybody to be cool with each other. I don't like the stupid little rivalries. I like the competitive rivalries. I can't nitpick too much on it. You know, you the people you train with, they're going to be your training partners, and you're going to support them and you know, fuck with them the most. So I get there's going to be stuff back and forth, but you know what? Find some people locally, get together, train, and bring you know, come out as a team. That's cool. But just remember, we're all community out here. We're all the Scrapyard. So don't act like your own separate thing when you're all part of the Scrapyard. Thanks to the info and the community Firechicken. Rim Stereo. Let's see. Used to practice. You know, I used to do backyard wrestling, right? Guns down, gloves up. We love you, Steve. Thank you. You defy stereotypes of Trump supporters. Don't say that. Don't say that. Politics, religion, all that stuff is the hardest thing for two people to come to terms with. You can't control what other people's opinions are, but you can control how you treat other people. Just remember that. You should treat, this is like Firechicken's words of wisdom as we wind down. but you should honestly treat every single person that you meet with the same level of respect that you would treat the people that you look up to the most. Until somebody gives you a reason not to be respected or to not be trusted, you should treat them with the most respect, whether they can do anything for you or not. It's not all about like what somebody can do for you. It's all about just building each other up and being there for each other and positivity. A lot of recent things that have happened with, in the scrapyard. It gets you thinking, and I don't got no hate for anybody. If you know me personally, I don't really hold grudges. Also, if somebody crosses me, there's I do have conversations with people, and I have been known to let people back in, but I don't know. I just want to build. I want to build the best thing that I can out here. So that's the way I see to do it. Let me see here. Do you have your own channel or wherever you create content? It's really just Scrapyard based. Do you ever watch grappling MMA matches outside the Scrapyard? Not really. I don't have my own channel. Okay, I do. I have another YouTube channel, but I don't have anything on it. I have some of Jay Gotham's live performances from our Halloween event. But if my fans, you guys, would be interested in it enough that you would like to see me just do live vlogs and pretty much post those exclusively to that channel, I would do it. Because you guys are the fans. You guys are the ones that are seeing all this on a daily basis, and whatever you guys want. I've always tried to keep an open mind to your suggestions. Whether or not I always take them up or not, I always at least try to keep an open mind, because sometimes you guys see things that I don't see, or as a viewer, this looks like a good idea to you, So, yeah. Upvote for shirtless men mud wrestling. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. But it's all I got for you guys tonight. I gotta get in. I gotta go edit a video. I didn't give you guys a video today because I was out of town. But I'm gonna give you a heavyweight kickboxing match that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna give you that one. That's a good fight. It's a really good fight. So, one of our champions fought in that one. That narrows it down. So, yeah. Stay positive, support each other, be there for each other, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Firechicken out. Later, golden child. Appreciate you too. See you later, Sasquatch.